our CEO, Mr. Carl Daikeler!
I had no idea. And just so you know, I've been back there in a little closet listening to you people for like 20 minutes. Just a couple minutes. Raina, nice job. You did a great job. I didn't disagree with anything you said. And I'm honored that Batman took a few minutes off of fighting justice, fighting for justice, to be here with us. Energizer, that's nice. Okay, good. So, this is, first off, a make good. I'm sorry that I didn't make it here for the last Super Saturday. We had a little family thing, and I had to step in and handle things while Isabel went to help her family up in Canada. But I really wanted to get back here and just show you guys how much I appreciate what you're doing and talk a little bit about where the company's going and what matters and what it's about, because we've had a very interesting year. And, and by the way, I appreciate anybody recording this or live streaming this, and I hope you do go ahead, because the more people we can get these messages out to, the more it matters, because it is very easy for people to see what we're doing here and go, hey, look, it's one of those network marketing things where people cheer for the guy and they all have positive energy and it's awesome, and they sell something in a box and you try to get all 50 of your friends to buy 10 of them, and then you make it to the super diamond super status. And I've seen those things before, and you get a pin. And I think it's important that if you post this information, or as you echo this information and what you saw about Super Saturday today, that you take that message and like a wrench, you put it through the spokes and you flip that bike over, because it just can't be perceived that way, because what we're doing is just far more important than that. And in fact, I'll tell a little story that I told at leadership, and was anybody at leadership? If you all were there, I won't repeat it. Okay, of course we were there. All right, so most of you weren't there. A little story. So I had given a speech a while back to some network marketing professionals, and I'm not very sensitive sometimes to my audience, particularly when I have a message that I want to deliver that I think is important. I think network marketing is a really cool idea. Peer-to-peer marketing. Hey, I really like these shoes. I'm going to tell my friends about it. It's really cool until, instead of shoes, what I'm doing is telling my friends about an opportunity to buy something that's in a box, and in exchange for that thing in the box, they can make some money. They can make a 25% commission and then make bonuses the more boxes that they sell. So I get my friends and they see that I just bought a new car and I paid off my house and I'm putting my kids through college, and it's fantastic. And they're like, how are you doing that? I'm like, I'm selling this box. And they're like, well, I'd like to put my kids through school and get a new car and all that stuff. Can I sell some of those boxes? Absolutely. Buy 10 of them from me, and then get your 50 best friends to buy 10 of them, and it'll be awesome. You put them in your garage and they'll just sell. Why would they sell? Because those people want to get new cars and vacation homes and put their kids through college. It's awesome. I just have to get 10 of these boxes? Yes, get 10 of the boxes. Please do it before the end of the month. I need to make a certain bonus. So people buy the boxes. They put the boxes in their garage. They try to sell the boxes. A couple of them sell. Month goes by. I say 8 more boxes. Another month goes by. I sold one. I gave a few of them away. I loaned them. If you like what's in the box, then maybe. And then at one point you go up and you go, wait a minute. What's in the box? And you look in the box, I think, at many network marketing companies, and there's really nothing in the box. It's the same kind of stuff I could have bought at any store. Maybe it's at a different price, or maybe it's got a nice marketing angle, but it's not special. And when I made this speech to these network marketing guys, I was talking about what a good product, what is a good product for peer-to-peer marketing, something that you're comfortable sharing with your friends and family so that you don't burn those relationships. Because relationships are like super important. They're like really rare. It's hard to have good friendships, and there's nothing worse than trafficking on a family friend or a co-worker, and then you end up at a party and they're like, oh my God, I hope they don't talk to me. I still get all 10 of those boxes in the garage. And they still owe me money for that box that they loaned me. It's just a terrible thing. So what makes for a good peer-to-peer marketing product is something that you would market to people, that you would recommend to people, regardless of whether there's compensation involved with it or not. So what matters is how good is the thing in the box. And what matters is what effect on somebody's life can that box have. We happen to have in our box this really special stuff. This special stuff called Shakeology. Like, what? Like, for just a second, you guys have to give me the benefit of the doubt. And I think it's very easy for the CEO to get up and be super passionate and enthusiastic, but how boring it would be for me to talk about a bag of powder and be enthusiastic about it because it's a bag of powder if I didn't think that it would enhance your life in such a meaningful way that I would sprinkle it all over this place if I had a bag of it right now. I literally drink this stuff every day. I watch my wife drink it once or twice a day. She's also the co-formulator of it. And she is a nutrition Nazi. I watch her make it for my kids. I watch her give it to people. The nannies and housekeepers come in. And so we go through bags of this stuff a week because everybody who comes in the house drinks this shake. We don't just drink it because we're a part of a comp plan. We drink it because we believe in it. So the speech that I gave to these network marketers was about, look, if you guys are going to be in the network marketing business and you're going to be asking people to open up their relationships to a potential monetary or commercial aspect, commercializing a relationship is a really precarious thing. You've got to do it with respect for the people who you're calling distributors. We call them coaches. But you've got to do it with respect that I don't want you people to ever be embarrassed by what we're doing. I want you to be proud of it. Doesn't mean it's always going to work. Doesn't mean that people are always going to get great results. Some people won't react well to the shake. It's very potent. Some people won't react well. They'll choose the wrong program because that's the one that's on special. Or everybody seems to want to sell 21-day fix. Or maybe they don't like country dancing. Or maybe they don't like military cadence training. Or P90X is too hard. Or they couldn't do the grapevine. I can't. Literally, it was like a rule at the company. It's a CEO rule. You get to impose certain rules. And one of my rules was, do not put the grapevine in a program and then ask me to do it at Summit. Because I can't. And what did they ask me to do? Grapevine for the Country Heat launch. Well, whatever. I figured it out. It took me a while. Autumn did very good training. Good queuing. But the point is, what's in that box is not going to work for everybody. But we do know that what's possible to put in that box will work if you're careful about how you go about approaching it. Meaning, you can't just try to sell what's on special. You can't just try to sell the latest thing that we sell. You got to find out. The first question is, what are your goals? What have you struggled with? Most people have failed with something. You've got to talk to them that way. Not about your desire to make Emerald or your desire to hit Success Club. You got to talk to people like you care about them. And in fact, you got to care about them. You want to hear the ultimate ironic thing? My daughter's on Facebook. And she came home the other day and she said, something really funny happened today. I'm like, what's that? She's a singer, so she puts up songs and stuff and performances that she's doing. Like, some lady contacted me and said, hey, I really like your videos that you put on Facebook. By the way, I think I have a fitness product that you'd be really interested in. I said, well, did you buy? But I thought it was interesting. This coach, I don't know I hope it wasn't anybody in here. This coach approached somebody, happened to be my daughter, but she approached her not starting any relationship, not caring really. You can just tell, man, oh, how fast can I get to this transaction? Can I cut right to the pitch? Can I just try to get that Success Club point? She didn't say, hey, are you interested in working out? Have you ever done, like, there was just no relationship there on which to start that. It could have been actually a really offensive question. The point of peer-to-peer marketing and what I want Team Beachbody to be is so big. Like, I have a goal. I have this, executives or whatever, CEOs, they'll have like a nameplate outside their parking space, right? Oh, I had that, and every time I pull up to it, I was like, that's so gross. That's my name, there it is. And so I said, I really don't like just having my name there, it just feels stupid. And so then they put El Jefe, which means boss. And I'm like, that's not even better. So I said, look, here's what I want. Whenever I pull into my parking space, I want to see my goals. So I had them change it. So my goals are, I want to get 10 million people to be members of Beachbody On Demand, 2 million people subscribed to Shakeology HD, and 60,000 certified trainers in Beachbody Live. So I have 10 million, 2 million, and 60,000 on my nameplate, and that's what I see. And I'll pull in my parking spot and get out, and like workers will be around, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're 10M, 2M, 60K?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. That's my name tag. Hi, I'm 10M, 2M, 60K." But the point of that is, I've got that goal, and while I think that that's a lofty goal to get to 10 million members of Beachbody On Demand, 2 million people drinking Shakeology every day, 60,000 certified trainers training people in awesome high-energy classes around the country, here's what I really believe. I believe Beachbody On Demand should be in every household in the world. That's what I believe. It's ridiculous. Thank you for applauding. I'm glad you agree. Now look, I know we've got to get there. We're managing this transition from DVDs over to digital, and we're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. We want to make sure that the business manages this transition in the right way. But we do see the direction that people are going. We want to reach people in whatever medium they happen to consume fitness programming. But I also happen to believe that as new properties and new features come out on Beachbody On Demand, we'll be able to have a relationship with people so that they can truly get results. And the problem that we're dealing with is just so acute. It's so big. Yeah, the trend of obesity, 226 million obese or overweight in North America. Type 2 diabetes just skyrocketing. Childhood obesity skyrocketing. Lifestyle disease like heart disease, high cholesterol, and so on, skyrocketing. And we complain about Obamacare, the price of Obamacare going up. Why does health insurance costs go up for everybody, for every company, whether it's Obamacare or not? Why does it go up? Because we are treating more people for more stuff. We can't limit companies from making profit. So we can't say, don't make any profit. Well, the only other way to combat it is, let's not spend as much on treating disease, which means we all have to help people get healthy. So on a multi-trillion-dollar problem of low self-esteem, obesity, lifestyle disease, we're the ones with the solution. Like, it gives me shivers. I don't know if you caught that on video, but my hair just stood up. It's true, like, we have the solution. And it's not magic, it's not some magic pill. Although I think this bag of powder, Shakeology, is a magical formulation, and I think it's magical because of the alchemy of it, the potency of this combination of superfoods, digestive enzymes, protein, fiber, other things I can never remember. But it's all in there. Somewhere deep down there, there's a scoop. Keep reaching for it. I had an idea. I was in Philadelphia and I had an idea. I do that joke a lot because it's a terrible joke and I feel bad about it. So if I'm making a joke, maybe I don't have to feel so guilty. Just don't put the scooper in first, I say. But I was thinking, kind of like the reverse of the Willy Wonka thing with the golden ticket is maybe some bags we shouldn't put a scoop in at all. And if you're one of the people that reaches in, you're like reaching around and you go through the whole thing, you're like, can't find it, and then you just send us a picture of your brown hand, we will send you a year's worth of Shakeology and invite you to the factory. This is an idea. I think it'd be very mean. It would be very mean. We're not going to do it, I'm telling you. And somebody did suggest something the other day that perhaps we should make the golden scoop that you get for being a 365er. Maybe we should redesign that thing so you can actually use it. So, okay, I got the input. I get it. I think it's a good idea. I don't know why we did it this way, but nobody wants to have fake gold paint in their shake. But the box, there's the box. This amazing box of fitness, nutrition, and peer support. Like, again, not a magic pill. And when I say peer support, like I say that, and you probably hear that as just sort of this suffix, this sort of little ending thing that I throw on there as a little bit of a bonus, peer support. And we need to do a full stop, and we all need to go, wait a minute, what's he talking about, peer support? Well, I could sell fitness on TV, no problem. I've done that for the last 20 years. We can create a powder, very special powder. We can sell it at retail maybe, we can sell it online, no problem. What's going to happen? Same thing that's been happening for decades at gyms and with equipment and gimmicks. People will buy them with hope and fail when they realize that the same problems that caused them to get in the situation that they're in, and the ability to deprioritize wellness and fitness and proper nutrition choices and healthy lifestyle, the same machine and same mentality and psychology that got them there will not solve themselves without some sort of intervention. Guess what the intervention is? It's the most important thing in the frickin' box, and it is you. Beachbody cannot replicate that. Technology cannot replicate that. I don't care how many texts you get or what app people come up with, and I see like dozens of apps a month from people who are like, this is going to be the Uber of fitness. I have seen more things tell me that they're going to be the Uber of fitness, and I still don't get it. Because you know what? If you're not into working out like me, if you're not into eating your vegetables like me, what happens when my phone tells me I'm supposed to eat my vegetables or work out? I'm just going to turn that damn thing off. Different if I need to hire a limo or book a hotel room or some room. Technology can help in incredible ways. What it cannot do is psychologically intervene to help keep me accountable in a way that I can't ignore unless it's a human being behind it. And if I know it's a human being, particularly one that started the relationship in a meaningful way, not just asking me, I got this neat fitness thing I think you'll be interested in, but actually took a second to get to know me, I'm not going to be able to ignore that. There's a Stanford study that I referenced at Leadership, and you're going to hear more about, that we found, which said that people who got a bi-weekly call, that's a phone call, not a text, but a phone call every other week over the course of 18 months, 78% of those people were more active. And those results, that activity level, stayed for another 18 months after those calls were done. That's the power of peer support. So yeah, the fitness products are good. That shake is outrageous. And it's so good that we can give a money-back guarantee on it. But when do we get returns on that great fitness program and that incredible shake? We get it when the coach doesn't show up. When the coach just gets the transaction and moves on, and that person is just another Success Club point and another milestone toward them achieving whatever their financial goals were, we all failed. And the whole ecosystem of what us, not me, co-founder, guy, brilliant, good idea, super, whatever, but us, creating this ecosystem, this powerful thing of human beings putting their time and energy into helping other human beings, not judging them, not criticizing them, but helping them face the things that are holding them back from achieving their healthy, fulfilling life. Those human beings, us, working together to teach each other how to do it, figure out the vital process, figure out these vital behaviors, be the proof, recognize people. I missed one. Do the personal development. Invite, yeah, what, duh. But what does invite mean? I'm glad I missed that one. Because what does invite mean? Invite means going beyond just talking about the product, but creating a relationship. Invite is a huge one. We could break invite into 16 steps if we wanted. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is creating relationships. What I need from you guys, and what I need you to hear, and why it was worth it for me to book a plane, fly in, come in, talk, do a big group photo, and get super excited and sweat in my shirt and take a day off from my family and come up here and beg you and plead with you is we've got to remember what's important in the box. The product is part of it, but you are the big part of it, and it cannot be first. The tip of the spear, as they like to say, cannot be about the financial opportunity. Of course, when you're going to work, if you're going to do work, there better be compensation for it. There better be value for value. But, you don't go into Starbucks and they say, give me my $5. You go, well, I haven't given you an order yet. No, give me my $5. No, you start with, what can I give you? What can I help you? What do you want? That's the first question that they ask you at any store. What do you need? And in fact, if any of us have bought a car, the worst car salesman is the one that tries to drive you in the car that they're trying to move off the lot. The best car salesman is the one who says, what are your needs? What kind of car are you looking for? That's a big purchase. We're talking about selling something that's less than $300. In most cases, less than $200, but can change somebody's life in such a meaningful way. Here's the big one. It can change their lives in such a meaningful way that they'll go, oh my God, what just happened to me changed my life. I need to help share this with people. Can I do what you did for me and help share this with people? And then you go, yes, you can. And you can get paid for it. What's magical about that order of things is you didn't have to sell them on getting paid for something before they believed in it. Belief in the product, belief in the importance of peer support is a part of the equation. And for many of you, if you've been in network marketing before, what happens is this is what they call a business of attrition. And if you look at we've seen stats, the revenue stats of most network marketing companies in North America is year over year, they're kind of flat. Maybe a little bit of an uptick, but it's flat. Yet they replace their entire, or largely replace their entire distribution base every year. That means people come in and they don't make money, so they leave, and then you got to replace them. They come in, they don't make money, and so they got to leave because they're not coming in for the box. They're coming in to try to sell 10 boxes. If you go about this to create belief, to help people, to create relationships with people, enhance your life with relationships, you will succeed in this business. I think you'll succeed financially if you do the work. It takes a lot of work. But I know with 100% certainty that you will succeed at creating relationships and meaningful results in people's lives, even if you just help one person a year. Imagine if everybody we recruit, right now we have about 400,000 something coaches, imagine if all of those coaches, even the discount coaches, came in and they helped at least one person a year transform their lives. And then that would snowball. We would truly keep the promise of turning around low self-esteem, obesity, childhood obesity, and lifestyle disease in North America. And then that'll spread throughout the world. You guys, and you clap, and that's awesome, and that's what we got to do. I did a post just a little while ago, actually on my way here, that just said, like, all the energy from Super Saturday is great. Like, you have people, and you're going to do a workout in a little bit. And as you're doing that workout, I want you to be thinking, it has to go beyond this room. It cannot be about this event or this room. This has to be just a little bit of a check-in, tag. I did it. I did the workout. I get it. I got quarter force coming. It's going to be super exciting. A big blowout. We got the year-end resolution. It's an opportunity for people to end the year healthier than they started it. We got the Team Spirit competition. Anybody involved in a Team Spirit team yet? Awesome. Good for you. Thank you for being a part of this whole thing. Remember what I said about the ecosystem? This is us working together. That's what Team Spirit is about. And then, of course, we're going to have a Beachbody health bet starting January. So you've got all these things to focus on. You got quarter force coming. You got the year-end resolution. You got the Beachbody health bet. And Team Spirit. So you got these 4 things, and the power of this box to transform some lives. So don't make Super Saturday. This is not the work. The work is out there. I am begging for you, not of you, but I am begging for you, because you're obviously spending a Saturday here for a reason, and that is to enhance your life in some way, and in that way, enhance the lives of others. I'm begging you to get out there and have the courage to keep talking to people. You will fail over and over and over again. I personally, with infomercials and conversations and promotions, I am failing on a daily basis. And every time I look at what I did and I figure it out and I sharpen my tools and I go out again. And as I do that, and I pick myself up, and it takes me, I need to pick myself up, shake it off, and I go, okay, I was called to this for a reason. We are the ones that are going to help. If not us, nobody. I'm telling you right now, if not us, nobody. So I pick myself up, I shake it off, I deal with the failure, and I go back out and I go, bring it on. I'm going to fail again. And because of that, I have 100% certainty that I will succeed. And I want for you to have 100% certainty that you will succeed. But that's going to require you leaving here and doing the work. And that work is caring about people, having belief in this box, Shakeology and fitness, and knowing that without the peer support, without you caring about the relationships that you create with people, it will be an empty box. So I hope you fill that box with love and life and enthusiasm, and know you are the solution. Thank you so much.